Check. Back with another episode of DJs Need Love 2 show. I go by the name of DJ Badio, and today, I have a special guest in the building, man. I got Robby from Good Energy in the building. What's good, my brother?
What's good, my brother?
Glad to get you in the building, man. You know what it is, man. We're going to skip all the regular stuff, man. We know it's a Brooklyn legend in the building. DJ, we now in the ATL doing our thing now, man. I wanted to know, a lot of people want to know, what made you start DJing, Brody?
My uncles. They taught me when I was a little boy. Shout out to Sting International, DJ Sean, DJ Gary.
DJ Gary, yeah.
And DJ Sean, he actually started back in the days, Kiss FM.
Okay.
And growing up around them in the culture, just want to be a part of it. You see what your elders is doing.
Yeah. So what set were they using?
Oh, damn. Let's go back. Got the turntables.
Okay.
Yuri mixer.
The Yuri, wow.
Yuri mixer, Crown amps.
Wow.
Old school joint. Building speaker boxes out of birchwood from scratch.
Nice. So let me ask you this: what was your first piece of equipment when you wanted to be a DJ?
So even though I learned on records and I did learn CDJs, I didn't really get started until the laptop era.
Okay.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't take it serious. I just always knew how to do it, but just never really took it serious. So. I think my first piece of equipment was a Serato SL1.
Yep, SL1 box.
Yeah.
You need all the white and red wires for that one. Yeah.
Fact.
People don't know about the SL boxes, bro.
Nah, that's a throwback.
That was the days, man. So the equipment then versus now, of course it's updated, but do you think it's taken away from actually learning how to be a DJ, like the skill part of it?
I think it made it saturated. I think it made it a little bit too easy.
Okay.
Even though I didn't start off, my DJ career, carrying record crates, I've definitely carried record crates.
So that was a thing. People don't understand that was a thing, carrying crates to the club or to wherever, to the parks, you know what I'm saying? Especially where we came from, it's definitely in the parks.
Yep.
That era has not been acknowledged, man. So, yeah.
I mean, even for me, like, I remember even being in my teen years, man, going to let me see, I'm going to go back to Soca Arena.
Soca Arena, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely carrying record crates, speaker boxes in there. Shoot, trying to stick around as long as I could just to make it inside the party.
Yeah, man.
Just to be, a fly on the wall to see how things go,
And that was the crazy part because for me, the reason why it's so important for me to have you on this show is because when I used to go to the Empire, you was them DJs, so it's like, now it's 2023. I got them on the DJs Need Love 2 show.
Facts.
That's what it's about. So let's get to some gritty. Before we get to the nitty gritty, let's get to the DJ flowers, all right? Mm-hmm. On this show, we like for the DJs to give DJs flowers. That's something that does not happen in our culture. So we're going to make it happen on our own show, right?
Facts.
Give me 3 DJs. Let's give them their flowers right now. It inspired you, got you to where you was, made you want to be a DJ, or you just love the way they DJ.
Shout out to DJ Big Reef.
DJ Big Reef, yes. Coney Island.
DJ Big Reef.
Yeah.
Reason why I'm going to say him first is because he got me my very first booking at Tracks every Wednesday back in the days. Yeah, I was still fresh, even though I knew how to blend and all that.
Yeah.
My selection was not there. Man, honestly, I remember, just even starting. I didn't have a PC laptop for that long.
Mm-hmm.
And he the first thing he said, yo, you can't have that. And then I still started off with my little PC, but trust me, within 3-4 months, I got my MacBook. I started building my crates
hitting
up.
Points right now, man.
So
Big Reef seen me with a PC book one time. He was like, "What we doing?" You know what I'm saying? So that was the inspiration. I ain't take it away. So yeah, shout out to Big Reef, man. Big legend out there in Brooklyn, man.
Shout out to Big Reef for sure.
Two more.
I'm not even gonna put my uncles in this because you know what, they the one that birthed me when it comes to that. So they already got their flowers.
That's flowers, yeah.
But we going the next DJ I'm going to definitely give flowers to is Steely Bashment.
Steely Bashment.
Yeah.
Why not, man? Why not? Yes, sir.
The reason why I say Steely Steely's been around for a very, very long time.
Very, very long time, yes.
We talking about, what, late 80s, early 90s? And to still be relevant to this day.
Yeah.
And still come in a party and shell it. I mean, I've seen Steely shell a party that didn't even have a lot of people.
Yeah.
The energy is always the same. And I think that's so important for
energy, man. It's like any event that man do is energy. He be on the airplane, he got energy, man.
It could be two people in the party, you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
That man go on that set, it could just be two of y'all. It could be you and the bartender. You and the bartender might start dancing together.
That's facts.
I mean, it's like, I rate Steely so much because to me now, a lot of great DJs who have a name, I've seen them come into a party and they got to try to now build it. Not coming on prime time. Now, like, this is your test. Let me see how you going to, are you going to make it happen?
Right.
And they don't live up to it.
That's what I'm talking. That's why we doing this show, man. It's not a diss show. It's like a lot of DJs are not showing up. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear these names, it's like, he been DJing that long and it still sound like he trying to get a job, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's Stilly Bashment, man. That's facts right there, man. Big flowers to Stilly Bashment.
I can make it 4.
Yeah, make it 4. Let's do it 4, yeah.
And then I got some honorable mentions too, because it's just it's
the DJs Need Love Too show. Let's do it. Let's do it.
We gonna go Booth.
DJ Booth.
Booth.
Yes.
Definitely.
Self-proclaimed, world famous DJ, right? Yes, sir.
Very versatile.
Yes.
I mean, like, gotta give Booth his flowers, man. I mean, like, I've seen DJs pull up inside a crew, and the energy, is unmatched. Very consistent.
Very consistent, yeah.
And then 4th, Mixmaster David. Mixmaster David.
Yes, sir.
For me, skill.
Yeah, knowledgeable.
Not too many. So every DJ has their genre that they specialize in. Right. Mixmaster David specializes in every genre.
Yeah.
Like that's. Yeah. He could play soca. He could play reggae. He could play dancehall. He could play R&B. He played the shit out of some R&B.
Yeah. Because he know what to say, man. Yeah, he really knows what to say on that mic, man.
His selection, I mean, his name says it all. Mixmaster David, for sure.
A lot of DJs, a lot of younger DJs really go out and watch him play. They'll just be in there. They be like, yo, he really is that dude, man. It's like you said, the party wasn't even that lit, and he out there acting like it's 50,000 people out there, man. Shout out to DJ Mixmaster David, my boy. You understand? Let's get one honorable mention. And then I'm gonna throw 2 names out there, and you just first thing that comes to mind.
I could get two honorable mentions.
Let's do it. DJs Need Love Too show.
All right. Honorable mentions. DJ Finest and DJ A.
DJ Finest. Shout out to you guys, man. You already know. Where they from?
They both originally from New York, but they blew up down here.
Okay.
Again, very talented. They definitely on the come up. They're young. I also do want to mention a DJ to me that's been overlooked for many, many years. And he's been doing this since the record days. That's Pacino Wonder.
Pacino Wonder, yes. Definitely heard of that name millions of times, man.
Let me tell you something. A lot of people don't know Pacino been playing since record days, since we was in high school.
Yeah.
I feel like he's overlooked because of the politics.
Yeah.
But just, it is what it is.
But let's dive into what's the politics though? It's a lot of skilled DJs that's not being that don't get the flowers they deserve, don't get the events they deserve because of the politics. What actually is the politic in this? So,
to me, I'm gonna be honest with you, the way how times have changed, everything is a click situation. And I'm gonna tell DJs, if you're talented, this is what you gotta do.
DJ tip.
You gotta. Some DJs look at it, I'm not kissing nobody's ass. No, listen. You gotta partner up with promoters.
Yeah. Because
the promoters are gonna get you the bookings, right? There's a million DJs out there now.
Right.
Right.
2 million.
Yeah, son.
2 million.
Is so many.
Yeah.
In order for you, and I get DMs all the time, I would love to give everybody an opportunity,
right.
Even at my establishment. And it's like, you know, again, once you have your circle that you deal with, you know, you're gonna keep them in rotation because you could try to add as many as you can,
Right.
but then what'll tend to happen is if I got a group here and I always have them in rotation and it's not consistent, guess what? I might end up losing one because, you know, the money not consistent. So I gotta do that. I would love to add as many, you know, as much as I could, honestly, to keep, you know, just keep it going.
And because you used to DJ too.
Yeah,
So
I used to DJ. I want to show everybody love, but you know, I also don't want to, burn the bridges already, you know, built. So what I also want to do, you know, what I'll probably end up doing is, you know, as I get more popping nights, I'll probably just start adding more. I just got to make financial sense for the business.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, you know, the best thing I could tell DJs to do right now in this business, they're like, you gotta showcase your talent, not just to a club owner, because it's not always the club owner who chooses the DJ.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of them have promoters, and then you know, you want to go with the promoter's direction. You know, they have a vision of how they want their night to be, and that's the people that you need to pair up with, because every promoter has a clique of DJs who they always book, you know, for their events.
So as an owner and as a former DJ, have you ever been in the club and just like, nah, this DJ not doing it? You know what I'm saying? And the tip we're gonna do is, what was he doing for him to be like, all right, I know you got him on your crew, but I can't bring him back here. It's not for it. Has that ever happened to you? And what did he do?
Yeah. I had a few.
This is tips.
Don't get too drunk.
Yeah.
That's major.
Okay.
I've seen talented guys
who
just get too drunk and they just start doing nonsense. Another thing is,
I think if we was doing Family Feud, that may be number one, bro. Sometimes we can get a little too lit. You know what I mean? It's our workspace for the minute. So yeah.
And
that's a great tip.
Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I like to take a few drinks and I'll get in my zone.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm focused.
Get in the zone. Yeah. Don't get lit. I like that. Yeah.
Correct. I mean, you know, you just gotta watch your alcohol intake. You know, I mean, honestly, but
that's a major tip, Robbie. That's a major tip, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna tell you, just don't get too drunk. That's one. I had DJs who just sometimes they just want to play what they want to hear, and they're not.
Man.
And
that's
I think that's a major problem that every DJ has gone through.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can't just.
We talking facts now. We talking facts.
You can't play what you just want to hear. You know what I'm saying? You gotta play for the crowd.
Yeah.
Watch the crowd. You know, if you gotta go soul searching and finding and jump from a different couple genres till you find them, so be it.
Wow.
You just gotta do it. You know.
Major gems.
Gotta keep every type of genre in your laptop, you know.
Especially in Atlanta now.
Especially in Atlanta now. I mean, back in the days,
you could just have a whole hip hop thing.
Yeah, you could have all that crunk shit. He was good. It's like in New York, we get out all that New York shit. We was good.
Facts.
But I mean, today, you gotta have some club music.
Well, let's speak facts right now. Afro beats is kind of overshadowing reggae dancehall. Do you agree with that? And
probably on a mainstream level.
Okay, not in the club scene right now.
Depends on the I mean, for Caribbean people, is not overshadowing. I mean, can it be played? Yeah. Overshadow at a Caribbean party? Nah. Probably, like I said, on a commercial level, yeah.
Commercial meaning like we in a Brooklyn, New York City party. You know, the dance hall is probably going to like go crazy. And when you're in Atlanta, you know, at a commercial party, they want to hear that popular Afro. That's going to make them start dancing.
So in Atlanta,
I think that's my opinion.
In Atlanta, you can do more Afro beats. In Brooklyn, you play, a couple of the popular joints, but you ain't gonna have a whole segment.
So if Atlanta DJ get booked in New York, man, please, you gotta be on the plane getting your reggae up, man. I'm telling you, man.
You better have that Byron Messiah.
Man, you got to, man. You gotta
have Skeng. You gotta have.
Let's talk about that. What reggae artists do every DJ need in they Serato new crate right now? DJ tips.
That's gonna be TJ. and Byron Messiah.
Okay.
TJ, Byron Messiah, Skang, Valiant.
Yeah.
Yeah, those right there, you need that. As far as new is concerned.
You've been DJing for a very long time, man. So now, made the entrepreneur switch over to, trucking and owning clubs. Was there something in the DJ business that sparked you to just do something different? Wasn't there enough money in it? Wasn't enough love? Or you just found a new passion?
I always believed in having more than one stream of income.
Okay.
Also, to me, when I came into the DJ business, again, it's like I was getting bookings, but to me, it's not enough money for me. I mean, you got to not saying I didn't want to put the work in, but you're going to have to put in a lot of work.
Oh, yeah.
To really see you could say 6 figures. And for me, like 6 figures is, to me, that's the minimum for life right now. So
yeah.
My goal is to see 7 figures or more. And let's be honest. How many DJs are seeing 7 figures or more? It's very slim. We can't count more than
very slim.
20 or 30, maybe 50 at the most. I mean, it depends on who's on the radio, who's doing what. And it's not just off of bookings they're making that off of. They're making that probably off of they're on the radio and they start doing their own events. So they're technically DJs turn into promoters. Yeah. So that dynamic changes everything else. Right. Or if you're a DJ for an artist and that artist is looking out for you, then
different. Yeah. So a lot of DJs are in a different situation when it comes to payment situations, but the feeling. So now trucking versus DJing, which one you love more at this point? If we don't involve money, which one is more like this is what I love,
I mean, I love both. I'm always gonna have my love for music though.
Okay.
Music is definitely gonna be my first choice because it's just that's the one thing that you could just be alone. You don't got to deal with nobody. You could just be in your zone and just spin. Just go. It's a different element. Just like how artists be in the studio, you just in your element.
Yep. That's why you keep on doing it because they love it.
And again, I still spin. Am I taking bookings? Yeah. No, not really. But I do it because I love it. Yeah.
So why do DJs need more love? You know what I'm saying? As far as you being one of those DJs back in the days up until now, you went through the promoter phase, chasing promoters down for money, trying to get bookings, Why do DJs need more love, bro?
DJs need more love because they are the live band of the party.
Right.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you could have a room full of people and you could try to play a playlist off of Apple Music or Tidal or something like that. It ain't gonna hit the same. You're gonna be playing out the whole song for the 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts, yeah.
And people gonna be like, damn, next song already. You can't break the song into the next song. I mean, it's just a DJ is a talent and they really control the party. That's it's straight facts.
What's the biggest misconception people have about a DJ?
Oh, man.
Yeah, we always make the DJ thing on this one. The biggest misconception. So many choices out there. What's the biggest misconception of a DJ?
Damn, that's a good question.
Let me give a segue then.
Yeah.
When I started this business, I thought that every DJ that DJ for a rapper was like half rich too. And when I found out that that's nowhere near the case, you know what I'm saying? I found out a lot of big rappers, the DJs are not even getting close to what they deserve, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that was something that was just like, wow. I thought that at least they got the money to pay them good, but they keep it business and they keep the DJ where a DJ should be at,
I think the biggest misconception for people is that they feel like a DJ is just, and it can be just a side hustle.
Yeah.
But you can also make it a career if you really take it serious.
Yeah.
I know no parent would probably want to hear like their child saying, "Oh, what you want to be when you grow up?" Well, I want to be a DJ. I'm like, "Oh, hell no." You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
You got to look at it from this point of view. I've seen people start out as a DJ. One of my uncles, for example, he was a DJ. Mm-hmm. Still DJs. He went from being a DJ to a producer. He's, shout out to, shout out to him again. Sean, Sting International, created many multi-platinum albums for Shaggy. I mean, super successful. So, is there a path of rich, and wealthiness out of DJing? Yeah. Look at DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's even take it there. DJ Khaled was a reggae DJ.
Yeah.
A dancehall DJ.
A lot of people didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that.
Shot to days, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, straight up dancehall, Shabba Ranks type parties, like Tony Matterhorn, like them type of parties.
Yeah.
And he segued into producing. My man is super rich.
Super rich from it, man.
So, I feel like anything that you decide to do, if you put your all into it, there's a path of, wealth behind it, but you can't half-ass it, though.
I agree with that, man. I did almost forget to ask this question, man. It's the topic of everybody's discussion right now as far as music. Hip-hop, they saying hip-hop is dead again. The music, the message is not making people, as a club owner, it's not making people feel good. So that's why I asked the question earlier. They kind of wait for that Afro to come into like, okay, I can get up now. Do you agree with the hip-hop music is dead and that's the reason why people are not feeling the hip-hop music in clubs anymore?
So let's be honest. When we were growing up, our parents called our music trash and all this nonsense, right?
Yeah, facts.
Now we are our parents' age.
Yeah.
And what these kids are listening to, some people want to call it trash.
Oh, it's a rotation.
I mean, it's not fair.
Yeah.
They like what they like. We like what we like. And our parents like what they like.
Right.
Even though now I like what my parents like. You know what I'm saying?
That's the perfect way of putting it, yeah.
But I mean, you can't, the culture is just evolved. It's like reggae and dancehall. A lot of the old school heads is saying that this ain't reggae, this ain't dancehall. Things that the songs that are being created now. I mean, you have a new generation. They like what they like, and we like what we like. And if we want to continue to hear what we like, then you need to push the artists that are still alive and well, that made great music.
I agree.
To continue to make that music that we like, and then you got to support it.
First thing that come to mind when I say this name, Stone Love.
Big sound clash.
Funk Master Flex.
I mean, Flex is like Flex to me was like if he gave you his blessing and played a song on the radio, you about to blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sign.
Yeah.
Kid Capri.
Old school. That's a throwback. Kid Capri, first thing I would say, just mixologist. Yeah.
And my personal favorite, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear DJ Jazzy Jeff?
Legend.
That's how we gonna end the show off, man. Well, Robby, man, what else you got going on for the rest of the year, man? This is the DJs Need Love 2 show, man. I'm so happy that I got you on your busy schedule to stop by and get a DJ some tips, man.
Appreciate it.
We really focus our show on for the new DJs. DJs want to learn. They want to know how to, like, kind of skip the line, you know what I mean? Skip to the whole $100 line. I want to really start making some money as a DJ. I want to even go from DJing to the entrepreneurship. So this is why we created the show, and this is why we are ready to go, you know what I mean?
Facts.
What you got going on?
So I own Crew Lounge in Alpharetta.
Shout out to Crew Alpharetta.
The
green spot.
The biggest crew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talk my shit.
I'm from the north. I live in the north side of ATL, and we ain't never had nothing popping out there on off the streets, man. We got nothing but police, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all for bringing it out there, man.
For sure.
Alex, man. Shout out to Alex.
And shout out to Shawnee and shout out to Torica.
Shout out to Torica.
It's definitely four of us on that venture. Love it every day. It's definitely not easy. Owning a club is not an easy thing.
Yeah.
Not a walk in the park. But I'm here for it. That was definitely one of my dreams on the top of my list of owning and having, under my belt.
So you were DJing like one time I'm gonna own the club. While you were DJing like that, you had that in mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's visionary, man. That's visionary. That's dope.
Sure. And as far as tips to DJs, man, especially if you're just getting started, Yo, let me tell you something. It's easier today ever than it was in the past. Because when a DJ played a record, and if you didn't know the song, like, you got to try to figure it out.
Yeah.
Man, your cell phone is such a tool.
Yeah.
Yo, you go in the club, and you go in the club. I mean, the easiest thing to do is follow the poppin' DJs that you know are talented, right?
Yeah.
If they're at a party, go to the party. I mean, you don't got to go in there and spend a ton of money, but, you know, pay the entrance fee, go in there, buy a couple drinks, and just turn your phone on Shazam on auto and let that joint listen. Your phone listen, you listen. This is how you start to build up playlist, selection, and you know, like, and just...
No, I mean, DJs is too scared to say, I'm Shazamming. Man,
listen.
Look, pull the phone out and go to work. That's going to work.
Listen, they all do it.
You see me up in crew, like, just chilling. You know, I fuck with a lot of DJs that you book. So, yeah, I'm like, I ain't got that song. Or I probably wouldn't have played that song there. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Support the DJs, man.
They all do. I do it.
Yeah.
Listen, man. I do it. Listen, if they tell you they don't do it, I'm telling you, do it. Or if you even too shy to go in the club and do that, go on SoundCloud and listen to some of these mixes from some of these good DJs too, and do the same thing. Just start building up your crates.
See, we could do this all day, man. I'm glad I got you here, man. DJ Radio here for another episode of the DJs Need Love 2 show. This episode was sponsored by American Radio. If you need your car detailed, you just brought a brand new car, it's summertime. You want to get some leather in there, you want to get a sunroof, they do it all, man. Make sure you follow American Radio Roswell. Hit the subscribe button when you're on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you stream podcast content. Tap in, all right? DJs Need Love 2.